Džezmiju, 29-godišnju džez pevačicu i kompozitorku koja privlači pažnju već samom pojavom, smatraju jednim od najvećih talenata u usponu i otkrića današnjice. Odrasla je u muzičkoj porodici u Dallasu, gde je i završila srednju školu, a potom i obrazovanje nastavila u New Yorku, gde živi i stvara više od 10 godina. Od predstavljanja svog debitantskog albuma neprestano je na turneji širom sveta, a jedna od stanica u njenom kalendaru bio je i 35. Beogradski džez festival, kada smo iskoristili priliku da porazgovaramo s njom.
When other people see how free you can be, it's liberating for them. And this is why I'm as free as I am on my stage, so that other people can experience this as well.
Džezmija je već sa 3 godine postala članica gospel hora u crkvi u kojoj je njen deda bio duhovni pastir. Baka je svirala na klaviru, otac na bubnjevima, a majka je takođe pevala u horu i sve je to spontano doprinelo da Džezmija zaplovi muzičkim stazama. U Dallasu je upisala srednju školu za izvođaštvo i vizuelnu umetnost Booker T. Washington, gde se upoznala sa stvaralaštvom pevačice Sare Vaughan, koja ju je toliko inspirisala da je odlučila kako će sebi prokrčiti put džez pevačice. U tome su je ohrabrile i brojne nagrade koje je počela dobijati već u ranim godinama. Čak 4 nagrade Downbeat, 2 Sara Vaughan, a jednom je osvojila odličje na međunarodnom takmičenju džez vokala Thelonious Monk. Nakon što je u New Yorku upisala The New School of Jazz, koledž za džez i savremenu muziku, zahvaljujući svom radu i brojnim nagradama, ubrzo je postala zapažena i deo lokalne džez scene. Sarađivala je s Billyem Harperom, Delphijom Marsalisom, Mikeom Ledonom, Peterom Bernsteinom, Vincentom Herringom, Elisom Marsalisom, Frankom Vessom i drugima. Zahvaljujući nagradi na takmičenju Thelonious Monk, 2017. godine predstavila se publici i svojim debitantskim albumom Social Call, koji su odmah zapazili u magazinu Downbeat, zatim New York Timesu i London Timesu. Bio je nominovan i za nagradu Grammy, kao i naredni njen album Love and Liberation 2019. godine. Kako sama pevačica kaže, poruka svih tih pesama jeste da moramo učiti o ljudima, o međuljudskim i poslovnim odnosima, o ljubavi. One nisu priča jednog čoveka, one su priča mnogih ljudi na svetu.
I chose New York because New York is the best place to study jazz, because if you are studying at a university, it doesn't matter what you're studying. There are so many different cultures there. There's so much there. For instance, if you are studying to be a culinary artist, you can go to Hell's Kitchen and learn about your craft there. Jazz is the mecca, or New York is the mecca center right now for jazz music. So it was only right for me to go to school there. I studied at the New School, but while I was studying, I was also going to different jam sessions, and I was seeing Diane Reeves and Roy Hargrove and Jimmy Heath and Jimmy Owens, so many, Sheila Jordan, just Joshua Redman. You can just literally leave school and go see them perform. Everything is at your fingertips. You know, you don't have to search and drive too far. You can just take the bus or the train and you're there right away. And it's really, really easy this way for me.
Shadows go,
Downbeat Award was when I was in high school. I was studying at Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts. This is also the high school that Erykah Badu, Roy Hargrove, and Nora Jones studied as well. It's the only performing arts high school in Dallas. And when I was there, I had a teacher who signed me up for the Downbeat Music Student Awards. This was my first time. When I graduated high school and went to college, I also won a Downbeat Student Music Awards because they were already hearing about my music and my sound and what I could do as a high school student, then on to college. And then from there, I just kept auditioning for competitions and awards even more because it helped my career. Publicity is something that is very expensive, like paying for a publicist. So as a student, auditioning for these competitions and winning these competitions was a good way for me to have publicity without paying for a publicist, you know? It's like you get to experience the same type of publicity without paying money. And then many people find out about your name. You know, the Monk competition was great because I also got to record an album with one of the most prestigious record companies in America. So all of this was, every piece was just another piece to add on top of a cake, like a layer, you know? Yeah.
I'm alone at home, I'm playing the blues. I'm so tired of paying these dues. Everybody knows I'm on it. So
musically, I wanted to first give the world my sound without giving my original compositions. I wanted people to hear what I sound like singing standards, to see, are they gonna like this? Are they gonna like my arrangements? They're gonna like my ideas? And then socially, I use my platform to bring about social awareness. So there are poems on the song that have nothing to do with social awareness, but there are also poems and songs on the album that do have everything to do with social awareness. So that album was really about speaking out about those things, like nuclear plants leaking into streams in different places. Like, we are really not taking care of the earth as human beings in the way that we really should be doing. So this was just to say, hey guys, you hear my pretty voice? Okay, listen to this. He's like, you know, just stick it in there as well. Because the album is pretty and everybody likes the sounds, like the Peacocks and Tight and all of these love songs. But this was my way of bringing both of them together, kind of like yin and yang, and having the dark side and the light side coexist together. The second album is basically a sequel to A Social Call. Love and liberation cannot exist without each other. Like, in order for you to love yourself completely, you have to be really free. And that's what you see on the stage. It is me loving myself and trying to give a piece of that love and experience to my audience, you know? And without love, you can't be free. You know what I mean? Like, when you love yourself, you are really free in who you are. No matter your skin color, no matter your hair texture, no matter which country you live in, you can be free. No matter what society or people are saying of you, no matter what religion, no matter what background, it's important to be free in order to love yourself, you know? And so with Love and Liberation, it is like the sequel. Now that we know what's happening in our society, let us do something about it, first starting with ourselves. Because I cannot say something to another person without having the experience on my own. So for me, it's like, okay, we know that these social injustices exist in our society. Let's do something about it, first starting with ourselves. Because my experience is that little girls see me, little Muslim girls see me, little homosexual girls see me, little homosexual boys see me, all different races and sexual orientations and creed. They see how free I am and have become, and it excites them to say, oh, I can be this free as well.
But to tell the truth, we haven't been too well. And if we should try to love, we know that we won't fall. Maybe we'll get back together, starting from this intent and joy that love and truth and both social call.
I like working with musicians who love women because we live in a very misogynistic society, and it's very hard to communicate. Especially when I first moved to New York, everybody was really mean to me and cruel. You're just a singer. What key do you want to sing it in? Do you know the standard? Do you know the sound? And I didn't like this. So I started to play with only musicians who have mothers or daughters or sisters because they understand how to treat women. So when I started to write my own compositions, these men were like, wow, these are great songs, and we want to play more with you because you are not just a singer, you're a musician. And this helps me to develop my sound and my confidence on stage, believe it or not, because there were men who were embracing what I do, and it was not that I needed them to say that what I was doing was good. It's just I needed them to appreciate what I had to offer to the jazz society, and they did. So now, if you don't love women, you cannot play in my band. Or if you're not a woman, you cannot play in my band. Yeah.
To